Now we look at the sharh or explanation for the example that we have seen earlier, and basically the explanation is similar to what I have explained in the lesson. Number 1, انظر إلى الكلمات التي تحتها خطان. Look at the kalimat, the words that has 2 lines under them. تجد أنها أفعال. You will find that they are fi'l, they are verbs. تدل على عمل, pointing to an action. يحدث الآن, which is taking place right now. وقد يستمر إلى المستقبل, and they may continue until the future. وتسمى, and they are called الفعل المضارع. And here they just want to let us know that all the fi'l that has 2 lines in the examples, مثل أكون, تغني, أتعلم, أكتب, تنال, and تنفق, so they are all fi'l مضارع. And as we all know, fi'l مضارع is a fi'l that tells us about an action which is happening right now, and also something that will happen in the future. Now let us take a look at point number 2. أما الكلمات التي تحتها خط, and the words with only 1 line, for example kalimah hatta, li, kai, lan, and lan, so fatusamma adawatin nasbi, and these words, they are all called as the adawat an-nasbi. And the word adawat, literally it means tools, but in grammar, in nahu, we use the word adawat to refer to certain words. So this is the name of these words, adawat an-nasbi. والفعل المضارع بعدها, and the fi'l mudari following all these adawatun nasbi, for example the word aktub immediately after the li, ata'allam immediately after kai, tughniya immediately after lan. So what will happen to all these words, all these fi'l? yakunu mansuban, they are all is in the state of mansub. So whenever you see a fi'l mudari which is preceded by all these adawatun nasbi, they are now mansub. And when a fi'l is mansub, so what is the alama? The alama is either bil fatha. In this example, they are all fatha zahira with a visible fatha, kama fi al-mithal al-awwal, al-thani, al-thalis, wal-rabi, as you have seen in the first, second, third, and also example 4th example. And another alama for fi'l mudari' mansub is bihadfi nun. Okay, if the fi'l ends with waw nun, as we have talked earlier, then you have to hazfi nun, you have to remove the nun. So instead of saying lan tanaluna, we say lan tanalu. The same goes to hatta tunfiquna, we say hatta tunfiqu. And if there is no adawatun nasbi before the fi'l, then we retain the nun, tuhibbuna. And finally we look at the qaida, okay, the grammatical rules. أولا المضارع, so this is the definition of fi'l mudari'. هو الفعل الذي, it is the fi'l الذي يدل على حدث, which tells about an action في الزمن الحاضر, in the present time, أو المستقبل, or in the future. So this is the تعريف of الفعل المضارع. ثانيا ينصب الفعل المضارع. فعل مضارع has to be in the state of منصوب. So إذا دخلت عليه, if we have one of these words before the fi'l, an, okay, an, to, أو lan, or the word lan, will not, أو kai, or the word kai, which means in order to, أو lam at-ta'lil, which is the letter lam. So the name of this lam is lam at-ta'lil. Lam at-ta'lil, it means in order to. So this is basically similar to the word kai. So you can use either kai or li to explain the reason. And sometimes in other books they will call it the lamu kai. Then the name of the lam is lam of kai, lamu kai. So au hatta, or another word is which is hatta, until. And of course there are several other words, but they are not included in our lesson. And finally, الفعل المضارع منصوب. Okay, so فعل مضارع, if it is mansub, then it is mansub بالفتحة, okay, by having fatha in the end of the fi'l, أو بحذف النون, or by removing the nun. And now let us go back to our تصريف الفعل المضارع, and we want to know which fi'l is mansub بالفتحة and which one is mansub بحذف النون. As what we have learned in our previous lesson on fi'l مضارع مرفوع, all fi'l مضارع with blue circle, so these are fi'l مضارع مرفوع بالضمة. And all fi'l مضارع with red circles, these are all fi'l مضارع مرفوع بثبوت النون, by retaining the nun. So when it comes to fi'l مضارع منصوب, so fi'l مضارع with blue circles, they will be mansub with fatha. So you have to change from yaf'alu to yaf'ala, taf'alu, taf'ala, taf'alu, change it to taf'ala, af'alu, change it to af'ala, naf'alu, you change it to naf'ala. And for the fi'l with red circles, yaf'alani, so when it is in the state of mansub, what do? You remove the nun. So now it becomes yaf'ala. The same goes to taf'ala, taf'ala, taf'ala. So you just take out the nun. And for the fi'l that ends with waw and nun, what do? When it is mansub, so again you also remove the nun, but you have to add an alif, okay, after the waw. So we say yaf'alu with an alif. We write the alif, but we do not read the alif. Yaf'alu. And taf'aluna becomes taf'alu, again with an alif. And finally for the fi'l taf'alina, if it is in the state of mansub, again we just remove the nun and we write the ya as a normal ya. So we say taf'ali.